Hey esteem, welcome to ACE Academy. I'm Harini and today we'll be looking at the most important current affairs of May 2nd, 2021. So without much delay, let's get into the first question. So the first question is, Oxford Economics has lowered India's GDP growth rate for 2021 to how much? So the answer is option A, 10.2%. Global forecasting firm Oxford Economics has lowered India's GDP growth forecast for 2021 to 10.2% from 11.8%. Then moving on to the next question. Second question is, Arun Chaudhary, who has passed away, was the former chief of which of these organizations? So the answer is option A, SSB. Former Sastra Seema Bala, Chief Arun Chaudhary has passed away due to COVID-19 complications and he was 66 years old. Then moving on to the next question. Third question is, when is the International Chernobyl Disaster Remembrance Day observed globally? So the answer is option D, 26th of April. The International Chernobyl Disaster Remembrance Day is observed every year on April 26th. So then moving on to the next question. So the fourth question is, which country will join the United States, Canada, Norway and Qatar in forming Net Zero Producers Forum for Oil and Gas Producers? So the answer is option A, Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia will join the United States, Canada, Norway and Qatar in forming the Net Zero Producers Forum for Oil and Gas Producers to discuss how they can support the implementation of Paris Agreement on climate change. Then moving on to the next question. Fifth question is, which state government has planned to provide 10 lakh tap water connections in financial year 2021 to 2022? So the answer is option D, Gujarat. Gujarat government has announced that it has planned to provide 10 lakh tap water connection in this financial year under Jal Jeevan Mission. Then moving on to the next question. Sixth question is, which state or union territory has released a first of its kind draft cycling policy that views cycling as a major alternative mode of transport for short distances? So the answer is option B, Chandigarh. The state government has released first of its kind draft cycling policy that views cycling as a major alternate mode of transport for short distances. Then moving on to the next question. Seventh question is, Indian executive Jagdish Katar, who has passed away, was the former MD of which company? So the answer is option A, Maruti Suzuki. He was 79 years old and the cause of death of Jagdish Katar is cardiac arrest. Then moving on to the next question. Eighth question is, the World Intellectual Property Day is observed on which day? So the answer is option A, 26th of April. World Intellectual Property Day is observed annually on 26th of April since 2000. Then moving on to the next question. Ninth question is, Justice Rajesh Bindal has been appointed as the acting chief judge of which High Court? So the answer is option C, Calcutta. Justice Rajesh Bindal has been appointed by the President Ramnath Kovind as the acting chief justice of Calcutta High Court. Then moving on to the next question. 10th question is, Rajan Mishra, who has passed away, was renowned in which field? So the answer is option C, Indian classical singer. Renowned Hindustani classical singer from Banaras, Gharana of India, Pandit Rajan Mishra has passed away battling the coronavirus, and he was 70 years old. He was a vocalist in the Kayan style of Indian classical singing. Then moving on to the next question. Eleventh question is, what is the theme of 2021 World Intellectual Property Day? So the answer is option B, intellectual property and small businesses taking big ideas to the market. So the theme is intellectual property and small businesses taking big ideas to market. As we already discussed, the World Intellectual Property Day is celebrated on 26th of April. Then moving on to the next question. Twelfth question is, what is the name of China's first Mars rover? So the answer is option A, Zhurong. China's first Mars rover has been named Zhurong after a traditional fire god, as per an announcement made by the government. Then moving on to the next question. Thirteenth question is, Delhi government is importing 21 ready-to-use oxygen plants from which nation? So the answer is option D, France. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal announced that the state will be setting up 44 oxygen plants in Delhi within 1 month, of which 21 ready-to-use oxygen plants will be imported from France. Then moving on to the next question. Fourteenth question is, when is the last phase of the West Bengal election scheduled to be held? So the answer is option C, April 29. The polling for the 8th and the last phase of West Bengal elections will be held on April 29, 2021. Then moving on to the next question. Fifteenth question is, Krishnamurti Santhanam, who has died, what was his profession? So the answer is option C, nuclear scientist. Indian nuclear scientist Krishnamurti Santhanam, who played noteworthy role in the 1998 nuclear test at Pokhran, has passed away. Then moving on to the next question. Sixteenth question is, what is the estimated GDP growth rate of India for financial year 22 as projected by Goldman Sachs? So the answer is option D, 10.5%. Wall Street brokerage Goldman Sachs revised downward the GDP growth forecast of India for financial year 2021 to 2022 to 10.5% from the earlier estimate of 10.9%. Then moving on to the next question. Seventeenth question is, as per the latest instruction issued by RBI, what is the cap imposed on the tenure that an incumbent MD or CEO or a old-time director of a private sector bank can have? So the answer is option C, 15 years. RBI has capped the tenure of managing director and chief executive officer of commercial banks to 15 years. Then moving on to the next question. Eighteenth question is, which film has won the Best Picture Award at the 93rd Academy Award or Oscars 2021? So the answer is option B, Nomadland. Nomadland film has won the Best Picture Award at the 93rd Academy Award or Oscar 2021. Moving on to the next question. 19th question is, what was the profession of Mohan M. Santanagowda, who has passed away? So the answer is option D, judge. The cause of death is lung infection and he was 62 years old. Then moving on to the next question. The 20th question is, which nation plans to build the world's most powerful weather climate change forecasting supercomputer? So the answer is option D, UK. United Kingdom's Meteorological Office and Microsoft has decided to team up to build the most powerful supercomputer in the world to forecast weather and climatic change. So that's it, we are done for the day, and thank you for watching our video. And if you think that we are doing good, please let us know in the comment section below because it means a lot to us. And I'll meet you in my next video. Till then, bye. It's me, Harini, signing off.